Oh, trying to set up my tripod. Da-da-dee, babuji, da-da-ra. Oh yeah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful sunset over there. Setting up over her. So I'll get that view. Well, there's actually reception out here. Look at that. Aloha. Aloha. Oye. No. A little better. Are you?
Are you fat? Are you fat? Are you exercising? Huh? Are you exercising? Are you married? I said, are you married? Are you fat? Are you old? Are you dead? Are you dead? Do you speak sign language?
I do.
Do you know sign language? Hey, do you know how to do a backflip? Oh, good crap. Are you stretching?
Yoga.
Yoga? Do you go to gymnastics?
Used to.
Do you do ballet?
No.
Hey, do you go to ballet?
No.
Well, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm doing it.
Do you do a handstand? She said no. Do you know how to do a backflip?
Negative.
Negative. Are you married? Are you married?
No.
What? How old are you?
Why so many questions?
How old are you?
26.
36?
Yep.
36?
20.
What? Do you have grandchildren?
No.
Huh?
Negative.
Negative?
None.
What? Who do you like?
Nature.
What do you like? Like, do you have a boyfriend? Are you doing yoga?
Yes.
Can you do whatever you're doing? Why is your butt in the air? Please fly up!
Oh, it's so hard. So hard to do handstand. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh. Buzzkill. Slight buzzkill. Here, let's take a break. Of course, I had to practice in my favorite white pants, and I got, of course, a natural grass stain. How lovely. How lovely. Oh, yay. Papa Jaja. Aloha, aloha. Hello, Anthony. Oh my Oh Matakali, oh It's so cold. Oh yeah? I'm like, you're lucky I didn't call you Laura. It is freezing. This is not the appropriate time, place, or wardrobe to be practicing my stuff, especially outside. So now I gotta wash my pants. I washed the grass stains off my pants. Okay, let me see something. Of course, it's not gonna cooperate. Oh, there we go. Close, but no cigar. There we go. I can see. Slightly. Oh, God. Right? It's so pretty. Not me. This. The beautiful nature. Namo. Hey. Rotation blocked. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed. It's so cold. My hands are killing me. I might have to like move this indoors. Oh my God. All right, hold on. Bear with me. If you got patience, we can be friends. If not, maybe we not. You know? Oh God, I might have to do 2 trips. I'm gonna do 2 trips. You wait here. That's what I like. You wait, I BRB. That's all I want. All right. Patience pays, you know. shanti while I transfer into a more sacred space. Almost there. And I think, one small adjustment. That was a close one. And score. Oh, also, bear with me. Let me take off my sweater. It's warm in the house. Oh yay! Woo! Wild day. I'm so excited to share with you some things that I filmed today. Oh man, I just wanted to get at least a few minutes on the mat. And yeah, remind myself where I'm at. Although, like, I also tried something new, like doing it in the backyard. Oh, it's definitely like warm, so take off another layer. You dang, George. Hi, George. Yes. I have so much homework to do, you could say. Like, I have so many books to read, and then I'm basically going to have to discipline myself. And then, yes, simultaneously I have George, and then, you know, let me just step all over you. My sweet boy. George. Yeah, I have a giant dinosaur. Yep. Now I'm going to sit on you. Human. You are my chair. Pretty boy. Pretty boy. My friend. My good friend. Thank you, those of you who have thumbs up. I see what you did there and what you're doing here. I'm like, is there a crack on my screen right where my camera's at? It looks like it. I think so. I'm gonna have to change my screen. Pretty boy. Oh, for pretty. Oh, for pretty. Oh, forever pretty boy. I'm like, I think I stank. My pheromones from all of the work I put in today. I went swimming at Juniper Springs today, and yes, I did record some GoPro action. Yes, it is for YouTube. Yes. I'm also updating OnlyFans, so shout out to all of you. Yes. This guy. More of that. Only pet owners can understand. I am not your pet. You are my property, human. George. Yes. It's suddenly become the Ya Dang George show. The Ya Dang George show. Yes. Yes. Oh, so much love. Such a healing sound, the sound of a cat purring. He loves Smash Face. He'll be back, see? More. Not everyone loves animals as much as me. Some people do. People are like, I don't like animals. I'm gonna eat and kill those things because I can. I'm the creator and destroyer. Cute, sweet baby. Yep. This is totally part of the process. You need to leave space for yourself to relax and to enjoy, all of your hard work, all of your service. You have to basically love yourself enough to do those things. George is kind of also my cue when I need to do that. So, love this girl. Oh, yeah. George. Mess with the dang George. Oh, bonk ahead. Okay. Nope. Hey. You're like right on the edge, boy. Everyone's just here for the sounds. No intellectual conversations. No readings. I guess I didn't really title this readings. As if titles have anything to do with anything. BS. I'm so excited to share this extremely long video I'm about to upload. It's over 2 hours long. The opening is kind of chanting, so you might not want to stick around for that whole thing. Though there's a lot of great things in there. For sure, if you can actually be present enough to sit still and do all of those things. I'm just kind of listening to my intuition, and a lot more things are being produced, not in real time like this, basically, I kind of produce my artwork or content or exactly visual stimuli in my personal free time. It doesn't seem to come out properly when you're live, because exactly then it adds the cosmic consciousness type thing. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Feel free to get me going, I need that type of intellectual stimuli to kind of keep me going that direction. And it helps to have kind of someone like you to feed off of, type thing, to kind of bounce things back and forth. Sometimes I listen to certain, audio stimuli that, kind of get me triggered, that make me want to come on here. And right now is kind of just sharing a very much be present moment. I need to perhaps title some of those the live videos those, because it's when you're live, it's anything goes. You never know. Someone can show up. stuff like that. The sun's going down. It's like golden now, but namo nama. Om Mata Kali, Om Mata Kuna. I'm time traveling in my mind, like reliving past experiences, basically. I'm like, isn't that natural lighting so nice? That natural. This is like the remnants of my makeup from going swimming, by the way. I went inside the springs. And like, yeah, my hair feels all nice. I should like do that all the time. I never realized how close the Amaret Institute was to my favorite springs. Such a blast. Ugh. But we can't hold on to like exactly, this is me like living in the past right now, like enjoying like I'm just soaking up all the bliss, like superiorly thankful and happy for like what has happened today. Do you have to? Do you have to attempt to control and manipulate? Or would you be interested in simply, you know, paying for no reason? Or are you trying to get something? Like, what's the intention? What's the reason behind that question? I need to. I haven't put, like, I just watched the Comforter cover to this, and I haven't put it on for, like, like, a week. Oh my god, I have to basically get inside the Comforter to, like, make it work. It's called something, I think it's something with a D. Oh, I forgot. A duvet. Something like that. I hope that's the word. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm thinking of another word that kind of sounds like that. I'm a child inside. Those kids, they made me laugh so much. That old lady. Yeah, I'm old. I am. I'm an old soul. No. Homework. I need to learn about the yamas and niyamas, and I need to read Hands of Light by Barbara Brennan, and I have a few Amaret Desai books I need to like finish and focus and really discipline myself and focus on these methods of meditation and mindfulness and awareness. I also am interested in continuing my yoga practices. I also would like to attempt to bring some of that here, and I'm struggling to figure out how exactly I'm going to do that. Sure, if you say so, you must be absolutely correct because you must be God. You are the creator and co-creation. I'm like, stop drinking the fluoride. Agenda 21 at hand. Am I? You wish. No. Make me laugh. Namo nama. I need to study more Sanskrit. I love that you asked me what my homework is. Like I'm making a list. I gotta clean my car. I believe we are not our thoughts, and that we are not what anyone thinks we are. And just like that, it goes the other way around, which means you could never imagine who or what I am. No matter what you think I am, you are wrong. But perhaps it is always right, because one can be both. It's very complex. Why do you have to judge and question everything? Why can't you just accept things the way they are and be happy and content in the now, in the present, instead of attempting to control, manipulate, judge, and tear apart? You know, what is the purpose? Namo Nama. I am not you. It's like mood, stimming. Stim, 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 Santa Sana, squash, banana. I think even if somebody paid me to make my bed, I don't think I'd want to do it. Yo, by the way, that's totally come up. Karma yoga is totally doing what you don't want to do. Of course. Stop it. It's in my head. Next song. Practice my voice, my communication, my understanding. I'm thinking about like more homework. There's some YouTube things that I'd love to just listen to. And like, yeah. I'm in totally sensory overload with all the work that I have to do, I feel like. I don't know, I'm kind of also like channeling like multitudes at the same time. And like, I'm trying to like figure things out. Let's just put it that way. And I have so much more work to do. Exactly. I need to study more about my GoPro. I know that there's ways that I can go live with the GoPro and like the Bluetooth, and I would love to set that up. That would be really fun to work with that, especially particularly I want to like continue my work in the kitchen, and exactly I want to keep educating about the foods. I'm really really passionate about, you know, food or just like our existence, the whole part of creation. And so I've just been sharing some personal insights, my personal journey, my way. I'm not trying to get anybody to go my way type thing, you know. It's just like this is my way of understanding things, and that, yeah, I kind of enjoy philosophy and challenging people's thoughts, and I enjoy people that challenge my thoughts. I love debates. I love consciousness. Oh, I also just love silence though. I love sounds. I plan on doing a lot more ASMR creations where I'm kind of talking to you like I am now. And instead, I am encouraging you to go within yourself and find all of those pieces that you like to hide and bring them out so that you can see why they are great when you are stuck looking at them in, you know, a different way, perhaps through the lenses of society or through, honestly, karma, you could call it, like past conditioning, exactly, because it's some storyline, you know, like when you look at somebody, you look at them through the lens of your memory, you know, maybe they look like somebody like that you used to know or somebody that hurt your heart, so you automatically treat them that type of way because it just triggers you and makes you think of that, but it really has nothing to do with that person. It's completely false. It's all like your memories. That's kind of like painting a picture on them that has nothing to do with them, and know that that's happening to you all the time, not just you doing it to other people. It just goes both ways. So you have to be compassionate and just hold space, you know, instead of trying to control and manipulate and be violent. You know, I understand it's a form of passion, though at the same time there's ways that you can really anchor your messages and really bring them to people in a way that they're like fruit and they want to just feast upon all the knowledge that you have to offer. Though there's also a lot of you that are like holding on to the fruit and letting it turn like rotten type thing, you know, like don't let anybody know this stuff. It's like, obviously, like there's so much shadow. There's a lot of shadow going on, and there's a lot of releasing the shadow and bringing awareness to the shadow most of all. And that's kind of what I specialize in when I do my readings for people, you know, like a lot of tarot readers, they refuse to read the cards upside down. But the upside down is kind of the shadow, the reverse, the opposite. you know, like I call it the shit end of the stick sometimes because it's kind of like the complete opposite. You know, like everyone thinks that they want to be famous, but then like once you're famous, you don't really know who your friends are because everyone just really like likes you for the character you play on TV, or like no one really knows you type thing. Or you think that you want to have a lot of money, but then once you have money again, like you don't know who your friends are because everyone's trying to get something from you, it seems, type thing. Or maybe you think you want to have a family, but you forget you gotta clean diapers, right? And there's shadows and things that people don't talk about, you know, like somebody might have this job that you think you like, but you don't understand really what that person put in to actually get that job. And it could be a multitude of levels of just extreme hard work, or exactly maybe they did something that compromised their soul type thing, that they paid that price to be where they're at. So you can't like look at things like that. Even if you see somebody who's like injured, or like exactly like if you say that they're disabled, or just if there's any type of thing that's going on that makes you feel like you're better than them type story that is completely false. Like, it's so complicated to give language to these things. No, if money can fix the problem, it's not a real problem. However, money does give you freedom so that you can create in this world. And so you can create a solid foundation and therefore build a community, you know. But people aren't really thinking like that nowadays. People's attention are kind of more on other people and sports, right? Or like same thing. They're on other people. They're focused on other people and other things. They're not really in a state of true consciousness at their ability at what they can create in this world. Imagine, my dad has this hilarious joke. It's really messed up. So if you are addicted to your cell phone, you might not want to listen right now. Just warning. Imagine there's an illness, or no, like exactly. Imagine there's something that you can create where it makes, or like my dad like made a joke with, like exactly. Imagine you made a drug or something, or like some kind of thing that made everybody stare at their phones all day, or like stare at their hands like for multiple hours a day. You know, we basically police ourselves and things like that, and that's basically what the mobile devices are kind of about. You know, we're so addicted, like we just can't stop, we can't unplug, like we're so addicted, like, oh, somebody texted me, oh this, oh that, oh my, like we're so like not tapped into the now. In reality, we're so like in the mind, in the hive mind, which is why Elon Musk is doing that thing to try to connect all the consciousnesses, you know, brain gate. Someone needs to validate, like, what's it called, like brain gate, brainwave, I don't know. Elon Musk's project of combining consciousness. Cloning has been going on for multitudes of generations, in case you don't know. I encourage you to see the story about Second Chance. Sarah showed me that story, Second Chance, the clone with the bull. Oh my god. Like, you won't believe it's real. It's like that. Like, but yeah, cloning's been going on for a long time. And you can Google it too, like about cloning your pet. And you can Google about making it not rain on your wedding day. Like, there's companies you can hire to control the weather and do things like that too. It's a new age where things like this are like being brought more to the light, and like that it's allowed. If that's like, it's hard to explain. Like, the consciousness is part of the ritual. Like, you have to know the truth, otherwise it's so complicated. Like, for example, I always like to use the cell phones as an example. Like, we know that the CIA and FBI, right, or like all the people are controlling the data that's coming through the circular, or like cellular network, right? But therefore we all still have our phones, even though we know that these things are happening for our protection. So that in mind, we still buy the phones, and therefore we still participate. Therefore, that is our consent of saying that it's okay. And a lot of people don't want to hear that or accept that. Oh my god, it's totally. Well, what do you think? They've spent millions of dollars like studying like linguistics and like neurotransmitters in the brain, and really understanding the meaning of colors and psychology and the imprints upon you. And then like exactly, they spent millions of dollars into doing like reverse psychology type thing of like exactly putting us in alternate realities and preparing us for new simulations. Like, for example, Transformers, right? Like, that kind of prepared everyone for transhumanism and for us putting consciousness inside of robots. You know, there's like a lot of things that are going on. Aldous Huxley talked a lot about this technocracy that's happening. Technocracy. Google that word. If you don't know what that is, like, stop asking questions. Stop, like, you can answer your own questions. Anything you would ever possibly know, like, thanks to CERN, you have access at your fingertips to gain access to just about anything. Though, yes, they have made you question everything, which is great because exactly we've been sold so many lies, and we have to basically be re-educated on all the things that we have already learned. We're basically relearning past stuff, you know. Bear with me, my cellular device is totally going to die unless I plug her in, and I might want to generate some, how do you say light? Como se dice light? Oh, Mata Kali, Durga Kali. I love chanting. No. Some of, like, the mentalities of the commentary that's coming through, oh my goodness. Silence shows you those who are, like, many times superiorly intelligent and fully stepped into their consciousness, and they're totally practicing what's called brahmacharya. Brahmacharya. I would like to practice brahmacharya more and learn more about brahmacharya so I can know better to convey to you, like, what it is. I need to add a book to my Amazon wish list about that. I actually have a picture of a book on my phone that I wanted to look into to help me learn more about those things. I was also thinking, of course, I could use, like, YouTube segments and stuff. Dealing with this guy again. He's trying to tell me that the food bowl is not filled to his standards. He really is spoiled. Oh, yeah. He deserves it, right? Don't we all deserve a good life? But don't always work out. Cry, baby, if we must. Hi. This guy. So, I have some alchemy I'd like to create in the kitchen with, like, garlic and olive oil and things of that nature. And exactly, I feel like playing in the kitchen. Of course, I love all animals. I do. I love you. If you like this video, thumbs up. It helps. Show some love. Pay it forward. Take care of yourself. You can also book a private session if you're interested in some more, basically, of me continuing these types of things, especially if you like one-on-one. Yes. I love you.